Hi, I'm Trina Wilcox with Run Radio's Tell Me More segment, and today Tania from the Hip Joint joins us. Hello.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
Thanks for being here. I love seeing your stuff on social media, and you've always got something going on for the community. Tell us all about a hip joint.
Well, a hip joint was started 6 years ago with my husband, and we decided to take what is traditional chiropractic and take out everything people hate about it and make chiropractic fun, affordable, laid back, and a whole new style that no one's ever seen before that we know of. So when someone comes in, they have the ability to basically set up how much they want to come in or not come in. So there's no giant treatment plans. We are membership or cash based, so we do not accept insurance. When you walk in right away, you know something's up when you hear rock music playing and massage chairs, and we have a snack bar that's complimentary. And we just go ahead and try to make a statement when you first walk in that you're going to be treated like you've never been treated before.
Sounds very cool. So, what are some of the services you provide then?
So we offer chiropractic, acupuncture, therapeutic massage therapy, and cupping, and also gua sha or scraping. So we really like to cater to athletes, young and old, and the just starting out athletes and runners. And also we like to really cater to our crazy ones, the 100 milers and the triathletes and all of the very extreme sports, CrossFit, that kind of thing. So I keep telling our athletes we want to be going to the Olympics as their chiropractor. So I'm like, keep going. If you get to the Olympics, we want to be your chiropractor. So you have to invite us.
Sounds
So
very
we're
good.
we're looking forward to that.
And I do. I like going for a therapeutic massage, but when I have something going on with my running and stuff, I want it to target that. So you can really
Mhm.
focus in on that instead of more of the just spa relaxing, which I'm sure you do if
Yeah.
someone wants that.
There's definitely room in the world for everybody. So the spa setting has a great place at our mental health and helping us relax and de-stress. When you come into our clinic, you're going to have trigger points and muscles really worked over. So it's usually not all that relaxing, and you may hear a few four-letter words coming out of the rooms. So it is something that we're going to try to make a difference in as few sessions as possible, so we'll still go with the client's comfort level, but we also want to try to make a difference. So we do go in and get after it, not only with massage, but acupuncture and cupping and chiropractic. So we try to be very hands on and eliminate the need to come back over and over for months and months. And usually we can feel a lot better with our clients and get them moving again within 2 to 5 sessions or less. So we really strive for excellence at our place.
That's fantastic. I've seen some stuff about classes going on. Tell me about that.
So I actually hurt myself a couple weeks ago. I fell off a rock and chipped a bone in my leg and have stitches. So the doctor scolded me and said, "You cannot work on people or you're going to bust that leg open again." So it created a time and space for me to do a pet project I came up with several years ago. I just haven't had time. And it is called a hip university. And a hip university is targeted for classes that really highlight our body's ability to heal itself. So these classes are going to be for beginners, not only with massage therapists, chiropractors, personal trainers, physical therapists, medical doctors. It could also be things that people can sign up for, just the regular public that doesn't have medical training or some type of healthcare setting that they work in. You could still take these courses and be able to learn to help yourself. If anything taught us during the pandemic is that our health is everything. And a lot of times in that first few months of the pandemic, a lot of settings for healthcare were shut down. We had over 30 massage therapists that had to be laid off due to the mandates. We had a lot of physical therapists that said they couldn't perform routine surgeries were shut down. So it really sparked me 2 years ago to create a hip university. So now it is just getting to that point of getting time and setting up these courses, because I think there's always going to be another illness or virus. And I just want the ability for people to know how they can take care of their own health and put the information back into the hands of our clients and our staff and also the public. That way we can keep everybody healthy and moving and give everybody the best chance of a journey of good wellness care possible.
Absolutely. Because sometimes all you need is a little guidance, someone to show you how to do something. You can really manage care at
It
home.
is true. So our first course launches today, and it is over cupping therapy. So
Okay.
I always joke that it's easy to spot if someone's had cupping because of the circular bruises. So our course today is going to go through the introduction, a little bit of a history of the cupping, and then it goes through each of the techniques. So we cover silicone cupping, plastic cupping, fire cupping, and facial cupping. We talk about other versions of cupping, but it really isn't okay for a beginner to use needles plus cupping or things that may not seem really feasible in our world today, like cupping with horns or bamboo. That's how cupping started, is putting animal horns and getting the suction on there. And so really no one has, 15 or 20 horns laying around. So now we have these cupping sets that are easy to use. They're majority safe to use. We do cover contraindications. So if anyone has like pregnancy, you have certain restrictions. If you're sick, if your skin is thin, there's a whole host of things we talk about that you need to be aware of. So that is also covered. But we have such an ability to have hands-on on our own. Those cupping sets are easily purchased online through Walmart.com, through Amazon. And so it is available to the public. This is not something we're sneaking in through a side door and teaching people things that would hurt themselves. So the cupping, we go through exactly how to administer it, what to look for, how the client or patient, or if you're doing it on yourself, how that should feel. So it makes it very comfortable and you feel very confident once you're doing it. So we try to eliminate all the weird things or people very nervous, like, I don't want to hurt anybody. Well, you're not going to hurt anybody. After our course, you're going to really know the ins and outs of it. So we try to make it fun and make it easy, make it simple, not try to over talk medical terms. It's just really for beginners, and it is geared towards not only, like I said, therapists and doctors, but also for the public. So we hope to help people that way.
Very good. Where can someone go to sign up for that?
Well, today it is live now, and it is ahipuniversity.com, and click under the courses. You're going to see courses that I'm in the works developing right now. We have another course launching next week, but today the cupping therapy is on underneath that course section and tab. You click on that, you would put in an email and create a password, put in a credit card payment, and then that course is stored in your library on our site permanently. So you can always go back and reference it. I would say it would take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to complete the course. And you can go back, and in each one of the sections of the course, I've included an attachment where you can print out my course. So that is something you can print out and have accessibility without even having the internet access. So if you wanted to print something out and have it in your treatment room or at your house next to the person you're working on, so you can kind of see the flow and really get confidence and knowing that it's going to be okay, and here's how we do this. So all of the handouts are attached too, so you'll see live video demonstrations. And so we've tried to make it where there's audio, video, and also printouts that you can print out from home and then have access in all the different learning styles. I'm usually hands-on, and that's something we invite anyone that takes our course. If you take the course and you still don't feel quite sure of yourself, then we have a massage therapist that offers in-person cupping courses over the weekend. And so that's something, if you want to learn more, we also have an in-person opportunity.
Okay, so if someone couldn't get to sign up today for it, would they be able to go and sign up for the cupping one later and have it in their
Oh,
library
yeah.
ready? Okay, great.
So this is going to be an online course that is going to be set forever now. So
Cool.
once these courses are open, they are done 24/7 at your own leisure in your own space. They are mobile friendly, so you can use it on your laptop or computer, but you can also use it on your phone. So however it is easily accessible for you. And it is a one-time fee, and you can come back and just revisit that class as much as you want. It doesn't disappear. It's not a certain window that you have to take it and then it's just gone. So we try to make it very user friendly and really business friendly too, that you don't have to worry about it disappearing. So
So after people go through some of these classes, maybe they're feeling a little more confident and they want to have their own franchise. Is that something you guys offer as well?
yes, thank you so much for asking about that. That's really the future of a hip joint. So 6 years ago, we started with our first location in downtown Springfield, Missouri. And we outgrew that, and we knew we were hit our ceiling in that one location. So 2 years later, we opened our second hip joint. And then that was on the south side of Springfield, Missouri. And then in 2021, because of the lack of health care for folks and people really wanting to discover more organic and more natural healthcare, we were able to grow 3 clinics in about 9 months span. So we're in Nixa, Willard, and Branson currently, and we're looking for more locations. We realize our limitations. My husband and I want to help millions of people. We only have 2 hands. I always wish God made me an octopus so I'd have another 6. It hasn't happened yet, and I think shirts might be really hard to find. However, we have a vision of creating a hip joint all over the United States so we can not only help a lot of clients, but also help new doctors understand there are different ways to have health care without having to sign up for giant amounts of insurance, taking on management businesses that charge you a lot of money. So we've tried to work out all kinks of trying to open your business. That way you can feel really, again, confident to open your own practice. And because it's multidisciplinary, you also have other people to help you be successful. So massage therapists and acupuncturists and other chiropractors. So it is something like our South location has 4 doctors, and we all like to collaborate and work together. So there's no competition there. So this is a really great opportunity for a new doctor or a therapist to build their practice and then open their own hip joint. So after you work with us for 2 years, we waive all franchise fees. And so then a person can go and take the clients they've built over the last 2 years, get their own space and hire their own people and already be that much further in on being successful. It's the name of the game. We just want people to be happy, hippie, and have fun while doing it.
Oh, sounds fantastic. If you're looking for something new, maybe a career change or trying to decide what that path's going to be, check out a hip joint. Let everybody know the website where they can find all the information they need.
Sure. We have multiple websites. So just to get treatment, just here local in Southwest Missouri, it would be www.ahipjoint.com. We also have Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and all the platforms. Then for our courses, today it started ahipuniversity.com. And then if you're wanting to franchise and branch out, it is called thehipjoints.com. And again, each of those have their respective platforms on social media where we give out what we're all about. We try to update the courses coming available, or for our locations, we try to offer any specials, health tips, motivational type things, because the human body is so awesome.
Awesome and complicated.
It's very complicated. I think it is one of the best Rubik's cubes around.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. Have a blessed week.
No problem. You too.
All right.